Hey, all y'all. It's pretty exciting stuff. We've got about 6 minutes before the trailer goes live, and I've got the website up, the YouTube, their official YouTube channel up here, and you can see the chatter is just going crazy over there. Everybody's super excited. Me too. I'm taking any questions anybody has these last few minutes. I figured I'd watch the trailer and see whatever crazy reactions, see if I can emphasize my reactions a little bit. I'm sure I don't need much emphasis to don't have to emphasize much. I'm sure I'll be super excited by what I see here today. I've been waiting for something like this for a while. This must mean we're close to launch, right? It's exciting. I love this. What do you guys think about this image they've got here? It's a beautiful image that they put together for the announcement of this trailer. I actually have like a full resolution version of it somewhere. Maybe I can dig it up here. Let's see. Oh yeah, right here. I've got it. Let me throw it up here. Boing. Check that out. Yeah, let me see if I can make that a little bit bigger for you. See, I got this monitor here, and then I zoom in there. Check that out. That's a high resolution download of their thumbnail. Beautiful image. One of the things I kept asking myself when I was looking at this is, what is this thing on the let's see, on the far side of the image? This over here where I'm putting my mouse cursor. This orange thing that's kind of wrecked here. What is that? That is awesome looking. It just got me wondering, is it something made by a creature? Is it some kind of ruin? And then look at this sword. I mean, I didn't expect it. Yeah, bark. Yes, I think it's bark too. Yeah, it's a good guess. Bark. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's almost 6 a.m. for me. I was up at 4 a.m. getting ready for all this. But one of the really exciting things I wasn't expecting was that sword. Let's see. You can't see it in this image here. There you go. See that sword? We have ruins like that, alluding to the fact that there were giants or titans or Jotun, something like that. That's awesome. That would play really well into my new modded server that I call Jotun Quest, because we have players who built some giant ruins out of all the build pieces that look like statues, giant statues, and ruined pieces of statues. And a giant sword like this would be a wonderful addition. I wonder what other giant artifacts there are lying around in the world somewhere. Let's see. Amber, perhaps. I don't know. Let's see. I got a question here. Let's see. What does it say? Has it been confirmed that Mistlands is a progressive biome, meaning more difficult than Plains biome, and or need materials from Plains to progress tech in Mistlands? Yes, I believe that it's basically the next level of progression. So we should see higher level weapons and armor. We should see stronger enemies and everything. That's my guess. That's kind of what I get from everything. I guess we'll have to wait and see for sure. I mean, they could do a side grade where they just kind of keep everything at the same level that it's at now. But yeah, we won't know for sure until they drop it. But let's see, Jiroc getting into the spirit of things. 4 a.m. Yeah. Well, it's cold out now, so this is perfect. I just throw this on, when I get up in the morning, and it's better than a hoodie or a sweatshirt or something like that. Oh, wow. Let's see. I'm going to go back over to the video here. Oh, premieres in 60 seconds. All right. I'm going to play it right here on the side of my screen as I watch it. If you guys want to join me, of course, I'm going to probably go through it a few times, and then I'm going to start taking stills from it over into Photoshop and take a closer look if there's anything that we need to zoom in on. I got my Photoshop ready right over there. Look at the chat over there going crazy. It's exciting. All right, let's see. Is this thing just going to pop live for me here? Hopefully, I don't have to. Hopefully, I don't have to refresh the page. I can just hit play. Get my game volume or sound turned up for YouTube so I can hear it. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. About to drop any second now. Look at the chat just going crazy. I think people are just spamming on purpose now because it's about to hit. Ooh, let's see this. Okay, it says 6 a.m. Premiere will begin shortly. Let's do this. No play button yet. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, looks like we got a 5-minute countdown here going down. It's a little small for you guys. Let's see, the audio there might be a little loud. Let's see. There you go. That's what they're seeing over there on the main channel. 4-minute countdown now, just a little more than 4 minutes. Ooh, exciting. So we got to wait another 4 minutes. Okay, I got to turn this volume down. I don't know if it's bugging you guys, but my little Bluetooth doesn't have the best quality audio, so it doesn't sound super great. Definitely gonna have to watch this trailer with my full headphones, get the full audio, hear the music. And we're probably gonna hear some new music here too that'll be coming with Mistlands, or maybe there's something original just for the trailer. I don't know. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Hey, Shadow Step. Nick Kell. All the folks from my server who hopped on over. Thank you for joining me. Hey there, Vaste.
Oh, hello.
Are you going to be here for the trailer when it goes live?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. I got Vaste. He's in my chat there. He's one of my admins. He's going to be in voice chat with me here for a little bit. I'll probably mute just at first, Vaste, and then I'll unmute so that we can discuss if you're in the channel still. Okay, brother?
Yeah, of course. No problem.
All right.
I will last try after the discussion will be good, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give some initial reactions and then jump on over and unmute so we can discuss some stuff. I think that'd be fun. Ooh, 2 minutes. Let's see. The chat must be going crazy now because they can't watch it yet either. Look at them. Yep, going just as fast. Okay, 2 minutes now. 2 minutes, a gameplay trailer. So trailers usually have original music. I wonder if this is going to be an animated trailer too. They did say it's gameplay, so we should say in-game footage. But remember back in Hearth and Home, they had animated footage also. So I wonder if we'll see any animated footage like they showed with that one still that they published that had the animation frame grab from their anime. Oh, see, I have it right here. Boink. See, can you see that? Yeah. So I want to see the animation for this. I want to see the animation for whatever this is. I love this animation. This looks awesome. Yeah, just like they had for Mistlands. All right, let's see here. Ooh, look at that chat going crazy. Okay. 1 minute to go. 1 minute. Okay, I'm going to go full screen on their feed so I can't see all that chat scrolling by. It's distracting me. Oh yeah, Fuster. We usually, because Tuesday was where we record our podcast, but usually we get the news right after we record podcast, so we can't report on that till the following week. But yeah, we get this news hours before we record the podcast for the week, so it'll be fun to discuss. Of course, the podcast probably going to be all about this trailer. 20 seconds. Turn up this volume here right at the end, right as it's about to launch. 10. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, there's a dungeon. Did I just see magic? Did you see magic? Available now for public testing. Oh my goodness. That means my public test branch server is going to be up. I'm going to try to open it up to the public. If you guys want to test the public test branch version of this, help Iron Gate with feedback, head over to my Discord channel, discord.gg/Jiroc the Viking, and just jump into the general chat and ask about it. And we will post all the information for the for my public test branch server, so you can all come on and help us test it, help give Iron Gate, come meet my community, awesome community that we have over here. Let's watch that again. Do you think? I might stop it a few times as we go through this, because there is a lot to talk about, and I'm gonna have to take some of these into Photoshop and zoom in and take a closer look. Okay, let's see, where does this trailer start? Right at the end. It's not. Oh, here we go. So there's the countdown right there. Okay, let's take a look at this again. Right over here. Right over here. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Dungeon. We've seen a bit of this dungeon before. And now look at this. Look at this grand staircase that goes up into this sticky web dungeon. We did see a, let's see, I think I have, yep, I have my folder open. So here was the, let's see, there you go. That was what they showed us a while back. That was the concept drawing for this image for this dungeon. And yeah, I really love what they've done with it. It feels so grand and epic, you know? I mean, look at that. You're going up into this epic space, this giant rocks jutting out from above. And then like these little metal wheel things we've seen in another image. It's going to have a little blue light on it. Cast light, maybe push back the fog, the mist. We could probably do a quick still of this just to get a better look at it over in Photoshop. Let's see if I paste this in Photoshop here. Let me turn on my Photoshop zoom in. So let me zoom in on this shot for you. So this is the top of that dungeon. And, you know, it's dark. I'll brighten it up here, but we're not going to be able to see too much detail, except, I mean, you can obviously see the sticky web stuff that they had up there. That was pretty awesome. I mean, you know what? I wonder if you walk into this stuff if you're going to get a little stuck, right? And then you get a little stuck and you have to get out. Maybe you get a sticky debuff or something like with the tar creatures. Then you know the mobs will run up and kill you while you're moving slow or something. Uh, yeah, so that's the that is that dungeon right there. Okay, so let's go back and go through this a little bit more. So, whoop, I need to turn that off. Okay, let's see some of these big shots coming up here that we really need to look at. Okay, whoa, look at that. Ruins and everything. And let me just make that full screen there for a bit. We got ruins. We got, those look like giant insects to me. Pretty scary. And was it some huge flying stuff coming here pretty soon, right? Oh, and the news post is up on Steam already. Thanks, Mad Michael. Yep, I'm gonna pull that up as soon as I get through this. We're gonna go through the entire PTB news if you're interested. Talk about what it means. I've been working with modders quite a bit, so you know they're interested to see how things are going to change, what they have to do with mods to keep everything going. But yeah, look at these bugs. Look at the detail in these bugs. Antenna, legs, lots of little animated parts on them. Ooh, look at that bridge. I don't know if they added more detail to it than we saw before. Obviously, they chose beautiful lighting for this shot. Let me just make it a little bit bigger. Boom. Oh, coming across stuff like this. Can you imagine building a base around that? You know, sort of trying to complete the bridge there. Oh man, that is just wild looking. That makes all the ruins that are in the game in the previous biomes just feel a little inadequate. I really hope that at some point they have time to go back to beef up the other biomes. And actually, we didn't see much of the other biomes here, so we don't even know what they might have done to the other biomes to, what new content they've added, or if they've enhanced the dungeons or the ruins or added more creatures, or we don't know anything that they've changed. Of course, I'll look at the patch notes for the PTB. Maybe they talk about it over there. Let's push this trailer forward a little bit. Coffee Stain, Iron Gate. Okay, so obviously we're in, the old world that we know here in this shot as the character is getting ready to go sailing off, so probably nothing new here. Except right there in that shot, right there, let's see, right there, you can see some Mistlands there in the background. Let me make it full screen. Yeah, see some of the shoreline of the Mistlands up there in the background. And yeah, let's see here. Keep this going. Okay, so there's a bunch of shots here to talk about. That shot's beautiful. It's hard to see everything over here. I love the way the rocks glisten. Jagged edges going into the danger zone. Ooh, look at that. Look how thick and dark it looks from this angle. That looks scary going into. Yeah, when I think it was Grimcore said that it'll be like almost impossible to play with no map on. Hey, I'm up for the challenge. I want to go into the Mistlands in no map mode. It'll be awesome. Ooh, dark. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's that giant sword I was talking about. Oh my god, that's so great for my Jotun Quest server. Let's see here. Woo! Look at that. That's like another one of them sticky dungeons. But look at this one. Is this the inside? Is this outside somewhere in the mist? It kind of feels like it's outside somewhere in the mist, right? But this one looks even more epic than the other shot. I mean, look as you come up the stairs. You got ruins on both sides of the stairs. Let me just zoom in here. Yeah, look at that. You You got ruins on both sides of the stairs here. You got the sticky door, rocks jutting out, glowing symbols and stuff on the door here. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna take this shot into Photoshop. We're gonna take a little bit of a closer look at this one. All right, so let's see. How much of this do we want? We'll take a lot of it, and we can look at the ruins and the character down there too. All right, there we go. Go here in Photoshop. Boom. And then we're going to brighten this bad boy up. Like that. Enhance the darks a little bit to pull out some of the detail. Some of the mid-range. There you go. Yeah, much better now, huh? And let me make this a little bit bigger for you so you can see. There you go. Okay, I'll move around this image. Let's see here. So here's our character down here. And looks like a torch. Could be a magic staff now that we saw some magic going on. Here's the ruins I was talking about. A little bit of ruins here. Look at that. Big stone blocks. Big obsidian stone blocks. Coming up this grand staircase. Look at that sticky door. Sticky on the sides of the rocks here. And glowing ruins to some big giant door. What? Oh, I'm sure we're not going to be able to get to build any of this stuff. This is probably environment stuff only. But you know what environment stuff means when they add it, you know, so the players can't build it, but it still exists in the world? That means in creative mode and as admins, you can go in and add some amazing cool stuff for your players and tweak these things and place them where you want. So as an admin for my servers, I can't wait to see all these new assets that, you know, only in creative or admin mode that we can post in game. All right, let's go back to the trailer, see what other shots we have to look at here. There we go. Oh, there's a quick shot there of the forge. Let's see, where was that? Oh, I gotta stop it just in time. There it is. Okay, look at that. Forge in action. And there's that hook. That hook that we saw in the new fishing shot. It was just barely hanging overhead. You saw a little piece of it. I wonder if it's more decorative or if it'll actually have some kind of practical purpose. I don't know. But look at all this detail. Oh, look at the background. Look at the background. Oh, you can't. I'm going to take it into Photoshop. But there's a new wagon. There is a giant wagon in that background of this shot right here. I just noticed. I did not notice it in the when I just walked through because it went by so fast. Okay, let me zoom in on that wagon. Check this out. Right there. Bring this into Photoshop. Paste it. Look at that. Giant wagon. Let me make this bigger. There you go. And make this a little bit smaller. There you go. You should see it. Look at this giant wagon. That looks like a Lox wagon to me. Maybe our Lox can start to pull stuff like that Lox that sits over by Haldor, and Haldor has his wagon. Yes, exactly. Come on. Did anybody see that wagon the first time through? Tell me you did not. I did not see it until just now. So much awesome stuff going by. And let me try to enhance the color on this a little bit so we can see a little bit more detail in that wagon. Whoa. Yeah. Look at that. That is definitely a Lox wagon there. Yep. Woohoo! I hope we get to build that. I mean, why would they show it in this? They're teasing us. This is perfectly placed in the background. They know we're gonna scrutinize every single shot, and I definitely will. Wow. Let me take another look back at that image then to see what else we might be missing in that shot. Well, we got the hook up here. Let's see, you can't see it in that version, but yeah, you got the hook up there. And again, this post We're seeing all those metal rivets trim, that metal trim with the big metal rivets sticking out. So, and the big wood pieces. I wonder if we get to build those big wood pieces. Let's see, someone, Mad Michael's asking a question saying, but the question remains, is it environmental like hall doors or is it usable? It's got to be usable, right? Well, I don't think we're in an environment that's like near some, oh, excuse me, some like, NPC character with a bubble over it like Haldor. Um, this looks like a player base right here, and that to me looks like a player wagon. Now I want to find out if I can pull that wagon without my locks. um, yeah. Can you imagine you're pulling this? You got a whole bunch of Vikings inside. I wonder if there are going to be chairs in there for the Vikings, so you could take your Vikings for a ride, like proper chairs. Because if you put a Viking in the regular wagon right now and you drag it around by yourself, people just fall out because of lag and whatnot. They're not secure like on the ship if they hold onto the mast or if they sit in one of the chairs. Um, yeah, you get the wagon right here. Yeah, so hard to see much other detail in this except I'm seeing a lot of that bigger wood pieces, the beams and poles that were in the fishing video. So I think maybe like we're gonna be able to build with that, unless this is just some ruins that the player has built near. Oh, what's the light source on the right? Somebody's asking. Yeah, good question. Let's see. What was the keys? Oh yeah, there's the keys to move it frame by frame. So this is a quick shot. Let me zoom in or let me go frame by frame here for a few, and just see what is that light source there on the right here. I don't know. It could it looks like something metal that's catching light. I don't know if it's radiating light on its own. Oh, ooh, somebody, let's see, Michael McGuire, thank you for pointing that out. Look at that hammer. Look at the hammer the player's using. Here, let me zoom in on that hammer right there. The player is using, yes, good point. That is a new advanced hammer. Probably needed to make the higher level stuff. Let's take that into Photoshop. Yeah, it looks like it's made out of that same obsidian or maybe some new metal. Here we go. Look at that. That is definitely a new build hammer right there. Well, let's see. I just brighten this up a little bit. Well, see that? What do you think that is? Stone. It's got to be metal probably, right? Some kind of metal. I'm not sure if it's a metal that we have already. Oh, is it just an animation? Oh, it's the animation from the forge. Ah, darn. Okay, well, we are on a forge, the new forge here, so maybe it's just the forge. Looks cool though, right? Looks cool nonetheless. Okay, let's go back to the video here. And yeah, again, the light source I think it's some kind of metal that's reflecting something. I don't think it's giving off its own light. Maybe though. Can't quite tell. Let's see here. Okay. So we've got some kind of glowing weapon here. I think we might have to zoom in on that to check that out. Let's see, right? And look at these spike things in the ground here. We're gonna have to zoom in on all this stuff right here to see what we're looking at. Forge hammer. Okay, well, we've got that. Yeah. New spikes? Let me brighten this up for you guys. Whoop. There we go. I don't want to lose too much detail in the whites there because It'll blow out this sword. Look at that. We haven't seen. What is that? Anybody got a guess of what kind of? It looks like a long sword or a short sword or something like that. What is that? I don't know. I don't. We've seen a few weapon teasers, but we haven't seen this. Oh, there's a 4K version on their website. All right, let's go look for that. Wait, let's see. A version of the video on their channel. Oh, let's see. Am I have this in 4K? Oh, no. Okay, somebody said that they have a 4K version. Yeah, let's look for the 4K version. Videos? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 4K version. Thank you for pointing that out. 4K version. Nice one. We're going to see more detail for sure. Okay, so maybe we should look at some of these images again real quick in Photoshop. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh yeah, we're definitely seeing more detail there now. Sorry, I'm going back a little bit because we got more detail. Let's just get this whole thing right here and then take that into Photoshop. Nice find. Thank you for pointing that out. All right, here we go. Ooh, yeah, look at that, much bigger. Oh yeah, look at all that detail we can see now. Now I can brighten this up. Oh, oh, look at the stickiness of them webs. Yeah. Yeah, that to me looks like you're gonna get stuck in that stuff, get some kind of debuff with that. And then of course we got these wheels and the staircase down there. Ah, very nice, very nice. Okay, let's go back to the trailer here. Ooh, look at them insects. Okay, let's zoom in on these insects now that we have this much extra detail from the 4K. We definitely can zoom in on these insects because I kind of I didn't zoom in on them on Photoshop last time. I didn't think there was enough detail. But we have plenty of detail now to get a good look at them. Yeah. Look at that. Just look at all the little bits and pieces on these things. Wow. Those look scary dangerous. I wonder if these are the same flying ones that we see later. Oh, let's see. GGTLSE. Yes, you are very welcome. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Yeah, check this out. The ruins down here now in this 4K detail. Beautiful. And as we know, the vines, which they also call moss, will be growing on stuff to signify things are old, but probably not for players to grow or place. But it still adds beautifully to the environment. All right, let's go back to our trailer here in 4K. Ooh, that bridge looks even better in 4K. Yeah, I'll just make it a little bit bigger here. Wow. Yep. Don't think I need to take that one into Photoshop. I'm just going to marvel at the beauty of it in this shot. Okay, let's see here. Coffee stain. Iron gate. Yep, here we go. Sailing, sailing. Beautiful. Ooh, oh, that sword. I didn't zoom in on the sword before. Oh yeah, you can see much more detail in this shot. Oh yeah, I didn't zoom in on that sword before. Yeah, it's just probably some stone or metal texture, but cool looking. Let's see. Look at the very end of that shot, and then zoom in on the door there. Oh yeah, way more detail in this version, this 4K version. Take that into Photoshop real quick. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Let me make that bigger for y'all. There you go. You can see a little more detail there. Let's see. Brighten it up here. And saturate our darks a little bit. There you go. See, before and after. And whoa, look at that. All the sticky detail. Oh, there's details on this door I didn't notice before. Look, a giant circle here. Did not notice that very much in the lower res version. Yeah, wow, look at that. What? I don't know. These triangles pointing in either direction just like remind me of like VCR play buttons or something. You know, dating myself back to video cassette recorders, or you know, like the play button on YouTube or back button. Wonder what those are going to signify. But I love the old Futhark runes here, runes in the center of the door. I'm assuming it's a door. It looks like a door to me. I'm feeling like it might be a puzzle that you have to match runes or something. Yeah, there might, you know, they might be adding some more mechanics like that. New dungeon key required. Yep, puzzles. I hope so. It's all the stuff that, you know. I mean, Valheim, its early release, it's a bare bones game. It just has just enough to function. So now with its success, they can really add some amazing details, maybe puzzles, different things that they didn't have in the original biomes. So maybe, you know, if they ever do go back, we'll see more things like whatever mechanics they got going on in here and beautiful design. Maybe they'll go back and beef up the other biomes. But look at the ruins around here now. We can see so much more detail in the stone and all the broken rocks. All these here. And then, yeah, does that look like a torch to you? I don't know. I don't know if that is a torch. Could be a torch, or could be a magic torch. All right, let's go back to the trailer and pick it through bit by bit. Oh, there it is. There's that wagon. You can clearly see that wagon now. Ooh, lots more detail in that wagon. And the not new hammer. The not new hammer there. It's just part of the blacksmithing animation. Oh, well. Here, let's see. Ooh, look at that wagon. That is definitely a new wagon. Looks like it's in a player base. And see these wood pieces that we saw in the fishing video. Giant wood beams and wood poles with the ornate metal trim there. But yeah, look at that. Look at that new wagon here. Let me move it around a little bit for you so you can see all parts of it. Yeah. Hook your locks up to that. I wonder if you can get, if you can't pull it by yourself, maybe you can get one Viking on each of the pieces here, the toe pieces, and you can both pull it together. Maybe it takes two Vikings. Yeah, I'm going to guess you could at least push and roll this thing a little bit if you have to. Probably not too much uphill. Yeah, okay. Let's go back to the video. Love that new wagon. Makes Loxes more viable, right? Like, I just don't see many people playing with the Loxes and riding them around, but, you know, maybe more so now if you got that giant wagon. Here, let's get this trailer going again in 4K. Oh, yeah, we're going to see more detail in this sword and these new spikes now here. Let me grab a clip of that, take it into Photoshop here. Yeah. All right, make it bigger for you. Here you go. And that sword, look at that sword. Oh, we can clearly see this sword now. Look at the hilt, the handle, the blade. Yeah, that's a new sword, right? Because I'm wondering, okay, they could add, you know, like an enchanting system making weapons glow, but I don't think so. I think that's a new sword. Yeah, and then, of course, the new spikes here. They're awfully big, aren't they? Wonder what kind of giant creatures you're going to have to defend against with these new giant spikes. Yeah. And they're going up to some ruins, or ruins there. Love that. Looks very celestial, that sword. The colors, the glow. Very white silver look. Okay, let's go back to the trailer. Ooh, oh, look at that. There's the feather cape. And where did that globe come out of from? What is the watch the Kondo says watch the orb uncover mist. Yeah, everybody was guessing that glowing blue orb that was floating above the metal circle removed the mist. Here, let's take it frame by frame here. And yeah, it looks like it's pushing the mist. Look at that. It's creating kind of like a sphere around it, pushing the mist. So you're going to probably have to launch these out into the mist to clear the area for you for some amount of time. Beautiful lighting in this. Wow, look at that. Got little trails of blue dots coming off of it. Ooh, pretty, pretty. Oh, look at that. As it went off into the distance, it started to fall, and you could see it clearing the distance even more, too, right? Yeah. Ooh, loving that lighting. Wow. Okay. Let's see. I do want to take a quick look at this feather cape here. Oh, wait. Let's see. Where were we in that video? Right there. Right there. I just want to see if we could see any detail in this feather cape, because the images they released were all fairly low resolution in the past. But it looks a little dark. We might not get much detail out of this cape. But let me just push it a little bit here. See what we can see. Yeah. Obviously the feather cape. Who wants to take bets that you're going to get a little feather falling with this? A little less damage, I think, from all these heights. Everybody, I had people ask, you know, suggesting that maybe I should make a video how to prep for Mistlands. Tip number 1, feathers. Stock up on feathers so you can make and upgrade this thing. I mean, assuming that regular feathers are what it takes to make this, right? Stock up on feathers. Go out when it's raining. The birds land more often when it's raining. Easy to just shoot and collect yourself tons of feathers. So if it's raining, get out there, get yourself some feathers, and hopefully you can make and upgrade your feather cape. All right. Let's see here. Ooh, there's that bridge. Oh, there's a character standing right up here. Now, I am zoomed in on this shot for you guys, but there you go. There he is. I'll zoom in on this shot. Okay, I'm going to back it up. We're going to zoom in on this. There's a lot to see here. There is a lot to see in this shot right here. All right. Remember those little ticks that they showed in the grass? The little ticks, you know? I mean, it looked like it was big, like a face hugger from Aliens that jump on you almost like backpack size. These kind of look like some kind of weird tick-looking things too, but they're giant. Let's take that into Photoshop and take a look at that magic staff that the player had there. All right, let me make that bigger for y'all. There you go. So feather cape, some kind of hood, I think, on this character also, right? Wouldn't you say? Some kind of hood. And this thing is in the background. This creature's in the background. Look how giant it looks. And it's flying in the background. RSM Lord says, they dropped the ticks. Oh, yeah, look at, they could be all those little things underneath its belly there. Oh, that's disgusting, but awesome. Oh, yeah, giant mama tick dropping little baby ticks on your head. Oh, and look at this staff. Look at it. Circling cord and a staff that's gripping the circling core there. Oh yeah, pretty awesome. There's another one in the background there. Wow, look how big they are. All right, let's get back to our trailer. Make this big again. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. I'm gonna show you the whole screen here. There you go. Ooh. Look at the there. This is a new little stand, right? We haven't seen this stand here. Let me take this and zoom into Photoshop to show you what I'm talking about. But play a little bit more. That new lightning that we saw in, I think, was it Jonathan posted over on Twitter? Okay, yeah. Let's take that last shot that I just showed into Photoshop. Boom. And yeah, let's zoom in. Look at this. This is a new stand that we haven't seen before. I wonder if that's something that we make or we find somewhere. Maybe you have to ignite it to summon the boss. I mean, that's kind of what that feels like, right? I mean, look at this weather. This is crazy boss weather, right? Whenever you get something like this, some really dynamic weather that's different than normally in game, it's usually because there's a boss around. And then this lightning that's going off in the sky here. So you know what? You might have to place these balls here to summon the boss. You know, because every time you have to put something on some kind of altar to summon a boss. And here's just another look at that staff from the back here. Feather cape. Definitely wearing a hood, right? Yeah, I think the dragon tears probably make those spheres. At least it's a similar color. Wow. So is this just going to be a magic staff that like shoots stuff, or is there going to actually be some kind of magic spells and power, a new skill? We don't know yet. Yeah. Again, there's that summoning. I'm gonna call this the new boss summoning altar here, and prove me wrong if you don't think so. But of course, if the PTB is up, I'm going to get to go in and look at this stuff up close later on. Let's go back to the trailer again and just pick through it. Woo, look at that. Look at that. He just shot a fireball from his staff at this creature. Here, let me just back that up a little bit. See, oh, you know what? I can play this at slow speed. There we go. That'll help a lot with this. Although it's not going to sound very good, so let me just turn that volume down. Boom! Oh, that's awesome that we have some new things that we can fight that are in the sky. Ah, that's definitely... Look how much magic is going on there with this character. That's definitely a lot of magic going on. Again, magic weapon or magic spell, skill? I don't know. Let's see here. Watch the next shot. What do we got going on here? These are some kind of new skeletons. Did you notice this? They're like... sort of more black looking, almost obsidian like the structure, and there's this black rubble effect going on at their feet. Let me just rewind it a little bit. See that? Look at their feet, like rocks shooting up and stuff. Yeah. Okay, this is a good spot to zoom in on this because we've got the character in the background too. Oh, you know what's going on here? Do you know what's going on here? Oh, you're seeing a still image. That's a necromancer. That looks like a player. Is that a player? That's the same hood and feather cape or whatever that we saw from the back. I'm pretty sure. Let's take this into Photoshop. Take a closer look. Yeah, there's the skeletons. There's rubble, kind of like they're burst out of the ground, and Necromancer summoned them, right? And then there is a skull in his hand. He is like this, you know, and he is summoning the skulls from the ground to fight for him. And look at this outfit. That's a totally new Necromancer outfit. Yeah, I don't know where his wizard staff is in this picture, but yeah, it's like he's got this skull thing that's allowing him to uh, summon the skeletons. Yeah, and their eyes are a different color. Yeah, I think that skull is the weapon that helps him. And I mean, look at this. There's some detail going on here in this belt. See that? Wow, this is a cool looking outfit. It's a lot more detail than we have in our some of our other armors. Look at our Ascendant Lord saying, confirm. They fight for you. Yes. Yeah, it looks like they fight for you. Because they are not attacking the Viking here. They're all facing out at some threat, all the same threat. The Viking's head is down and he's summoning the power. Oh wow! When the trailer first went by the very first time, I did not realize what was going on in this shot here. That you are a necromancer summoning skeletons. I mean, that's what it looks like, right? Wow! All right, let's look back to that trailer. Oh, look at him lifting his head there. Ooh, look at how big this creature is. And there's like the bark. Let me just zoom out on this shot real quick. Over here on the left side of frame, like that giant bark from the Yggdrasil tree. But look how big this bug is. Wow. And what is that Viking fighting with? Bazio says, is this still Valheim or some WoW DLC? Yeah, there's a lot of magic in it. But, so far, at least from what they've shown, it feels like it fits, at least the fantasy style that they've got going on here. Not too crazy and whimsical fantasy. Not yet, at least. Let's see here. Ooh, this thing is huge. Oh, what is that character wearing? That looks like new armor to me. Let's see here. I gotta back this up so I can play it and let it. Zoom in there. Sorry for the noise in the background. I should probably just mute it. So I grabbed a still from the warrior there, and let me brighten it up here a little bit. Maybe too much. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. Some kind of new plate armor. That's new armor, right? It's definitely new. Wow. A lot of some kind of a scale mail or something here. Oh, look at that huge mouth on that thing. Kind of like abomination size, right? Yeah. All right, let's go back to the trailer here real quick. Finish going through that trailer. Okay, I'm gonna mute it because the slow motion. Oh wow, look at that! Wait, what? Now this is very fantasy wild looking. This next shot. There's two characters here. Oh, there's a lot going on in this shot. Okay, let's take this into Photoshop and get a little closer look on this here. All right, we're gonna brighten it up just a little bit. It's already pretty bright from all the light that's being cast. A couple of those big creatures. We're seeing that tower in the background here that we've seen before. And look at these. Look at that character with that hood. Some kind of pointy magic user's hood. Wizard's hood. Magic user. Dating myself from the Dungeons and Dragons. And then this character too. What is that a dwarf? It's kind of short and stubby. And look at the lantern. We've seen the lantern before, so we know that it's kind of small. But these both look like dwarves to me. And somebody up here in front is holding a staff with a lantern on it. Actually, that looks like another dwarf. Look, you can see its eyes. What are these? Are these can't be players, right? We're not going to be able to play dwarves, are we? Got to be some kind of mob in the game. Oh, look at that staff he's holding. Well, I really got to look at the PTB patch notes. Yeah, maybe they're NPCs or something. Do they help you or do they fight against you? I don't know. Looks like they might be fighting against some creature back here. I don't know. Small Santa. Yeah, it does look like small blue Santa. Boss is called the Queen. Wow. Pretty amazing shot there. This, I don't even know what this means. Bunch of dwarves running around casting magic. All right, let's go back to our trailer. Let's see, what are we going to see? Oh, he's casting fireballs there. Oh, so we have a player down here casting magic. Oh, there's one of the ticks. Okay, let's back up on that shot. And look at that. That is a new staff right there. Another magic staff. See that? Totally different type of shape and crystal on this thing than the other one in the trailer. All right. Oh, patch notes say 9 new creatures. Yeah, we're definitely gonna... I'm just gonna cancel my social life. No social life from here through the rest of the year. Going through the PTB, and then, you know, really, we, again, invite everybody to come play on my PTB server. I'm gonna probably have that up today. I'm gonna try to have it up today if it's working on G Portal, so that people can come on, get to know my community, experience the Mistlands ahead of time with the multiplayer community, but also help give feedback to Iron Gate before they push this to the public version, to the public live version. Okay, let's see some more of this. Ooh, look at the lanterns. And look at the new structures that we can build with all this black obsidian. That's it's totally going to change the look of everybody's build. I wonder how many people are going to go back and pull out, replace building pieces with these pieces, or just go and build something brand new. I don't know. Oh, this has got to be the boss fight, right? You're seeing that pink lightning in the sky, this crazy weather. Oh yeah, that player just cast a fireball at us as at the camera. Let's see. Oh, this is that slow motion shot of, or it's slow motion now, but available now for public testing. Oh, wow. Oh, it looks like people in my chat are already posting Staff of Frost, Staff of Protection, Dead Razor. It's probably that skull that we saw, right? And then Staff of Embers. Yeah, look at you guys already digging through all the items in game while I'm just here looking at the trailer. You guys are already in game pulling up all that stuff. All right, let's see here. So I should pull up Steam News. Mistlands public test. All right. Let's pull this up here and go through this a little bit. This will be fun. Actually looking at the patch notes together, discuss a little bit. Let me shrink this screen to fit in here. There we go. Fit in the window here. Because I know you all want to look at this beautiful beard the whole time, so I'm going to leave me up too. Takes a lot of work. Got to get up and brush this thing, blow dry it after I shower, put my beads in. Okay, so let's see here. It's they call it patch 212.5. They talk about how to load it. At long last, it's finally here, the voyage to the Mistlands. We have worked hard on this update for the past 9 months now, and we're happy to finally be able to share it with you. Please keep in mind that this is still public test version and that there is there will possibly be several patches to fix bugs and improve the balance of the game before this update is released to the live version of the game. Your feedback during this testing period is highly appreciated, so please tell us what you think. Let's see. An important thing to notice, the Mistlands biome will only generate in areas you have not yet discovered. So if you've been to your Mistlands, I guess you're not going to get Mistlands content there. Therefore, if you have explored a lot of your world, you might be better off starting a new one in order to actually be able to travel to the Mistlands. Or if you use mods, just go download R2 Modman, install the exe file, download a mod called Upgrade World by Jiroc, and you can go in and generate new content in your Mistlands. So it'll reset it, and then it'll do a full explore of that, and you can basically reset your whole Mistlands to new Mistlands. Assuming it works with this latest patch, Jiroc might have to do an upgrade to Upgrade World. Might have to Upgrade World mod to work with the new Mistlands. I don't know. I'll probably be talking to him here later in the day to find out, because I need to do this to my servers too. I want to generate Mistlands on my servers where because almost all the Mistlands on my my long-running servers has been explored. As per usual, mods will most likely cause the game not to launch, as they are only compatible with the live version of the game. If you have mods, you either need to remove them or wait for the mod to be updated before you can play. We're guessing you want to dive straight into the game now, so we won't make this post any longer. You'll find the full patch notes behind the spoiler marker further down in this post, below the abbreviated version. Please be extra mindful of flagging your spoilers this time, for the sake of those who haven't had the chance to play yet, and want to discover things on their own. Other than that, we just want to give you this gameplay trailer to show you what you can expect. Lots of spoilers ahead, obviously. So, yeah, I'm going to go through all these patch notes. Obviously, if you watched the trailer, you saw a lot of spoilers. But if you want to go through this as I talk about them, give you my insights, and ask some questions. See, the full patch notes are only the heavy spoiler-free part. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I clicked off the window. Okay, there we go. Okay, so abbreviated patch notes, new content, new biome Mistlands, new mechanics. Yep. 9 new creatures plus a Mistlands boss. Yep. More than 20 new crafting materials. Wow, lots of stuff to craft. 2 new crafting stations, 3 crafting station extensions, and 3 other resource crafting constructions. 15 new food items. I don't think we saw 15. We might have seen 8 or 9 in some previous photos, but not 15. 3 new potions. Wonder what those potions can be. More than 25 new craftable items, weapons, armors, and tools. More than 35 new building pieces, furniture pieces for building, decorating, and defending your base, like those giant spikes that we saw. New type of dungeon, new lore stones, new dreams. Oh, I love the lore. I love the lore. And of course, new music. Yes, new music. Okay, miscellaneous. Fishing update, which we were fully expecting. New fish to the game. New fish jump out of the water now. We can mount them on item stands. And maybe some new mechanics to the way fishing works. 12 new emotes. I know we have like a new kneeling. You can kneel now in the game, which is cool. And then one of the emotes, the player stood up from the ground and put its hand. The character put its hands on the ground to help boost itself up. Let's see. 9 new hairstyles and 7 new beard styles. There are mods that can help you change your hair and your beard if you want to do that. Jump on. If you got questions or you want mods to help you with something or admin commands, creative mode stuff, hop on over to my Discord channel, discord.gg/Jiroc the Viking. You can ask in general, but if you go into, I have a Game Master public channel, you can ask in there. I've got modders, I got other server owners. A lot of my players and admins are up on mods. They can help you with some of your questions, especially as we start to figure out, how to get mods working again with all the new update. Fixes and improvements, various console command improvements, multiple animation. I'm really excited because we actually don't have a lot of console commands for admin and creative controls. So I'm curious to see what else they give us. I have to use mods for everything. Multiple animations have been updated and improved. Multiple visual effects have been updated and improved. And various other tweaks. Ooh, here we go. Spoiler territory. Exciting. Okay, let's see here. Yep. Okay. Detailed patch notes. Let's go through this. Talk about this. Okay, so new mechanic. Wisp light. Yep, that's probably that blue light. Move the mist out of your way using stationary wisp lights. Stationary, or one that follows you wherever you go. So like a floating one that follows you around. That's pretty cool. I can't wait to see that mechanic. Yeah, there are a lot of spoilers, so let's just go through this together if you want, and we can talk about it. You guys got questions, throw them up there in chat. Let's see how this stuff goes here. Magic! Exclamation mark magic! If you guys look back, I've got a live video where on Grimcore, Robin, on his birthday, we did an interview with him. Actually, I should say Gwen the Shield Maiden and Morning Darkness and a few others from my server did an interview with him because unfortunately I couldn't be there for that interview. But I arranged it, I set it all up. They interviewed him and he kind of hinted at magic back then. He didn't want to say too much. But yeah. Now we have magic in Mistlands. Magic. Eat foods with eater in order to use magic staves and develop the new skills, elemental magic and blood magic. So yeah, right? Remember I said, is it just going to be in the staff? Or is it going to be a new skill? And it looks like we have 2 new skills, elemental magic and blood magic. Mushroom farming. The new Mistlands mushrooms can be grown from the comfort of your own home. Yeah, nice. Let's see. Poultry. Get eggs, hatch, and raise chickens. Take care of your hens and get more eggs. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Yeah, chickens, nice. Chicken pet. Okay, who's gonna make chickens a pet? Come on. Who's gonna name them and click on them and say, "Oh, chicken loves you. Oh, I love you too, chicken." uh, let's see here. Friendly slash unfriendly NPCs. That must be the dwarves. So I've been saying for the longest time that we need NPCs in the game, whether it be Vikings or the dwarves or something running around to make the world feel more, lived in. There's other creatures running around, or, other people running around, other sentient beings running around, not just the creatures. So, if you play single player, you feel like you got some people in the game to fight or be friends with. They're on your side as long as you don't upset them. How can you upset the dwarves? I wonder what you could do. Maybe if you accidentally attack them or something, like they could probably take AoE damage, or if you slash your weapon or whatever, they get in the way and you hit them, they turn around and give you the business. Let's see. Oh, new creatures. Here we go. We're not seeing them, obviously. We just get the names here. Enemy Seeker. Enemy Seeker Brood, Enemy Seeker Brute, Enemy Gajal or Jal or Gall. I'm guessing one of those letters is silent. Maybe the J. What would you guess? Vaste says, would be fun to go with the Atgear and do some chicken farming. Aw, poor chicken. Chicken not gonna love you, Vaste. The enemy Tick. Yep. Creature hare, creature hen, and chick. Oh, baby chicks. Little baby chicks. Oh, little baby chicks. Oh, little baby chicks are so cute. NPC enemy. Durger? Or is that burger? I actually haven't looked. I meant to look that word up at some point to know how to properly pronounce it. If anybody knows how to properly pronounce the burger, can you kind of like phonetically type it out in chat for me so I can try to pronounce it correctly? Rogue and Mage. Rogue and Mage. NPC. Oh, Moonin. Raven of Lore. Moonin. Hugin and Moonin. Raven of Lore. So maybe it's a new Raven just for the Mistlands. And boss, the Queen. Probably going to be some kind of insect-like creature, because there seem to be a lot of insects in this biome. Crafting, material, black marble, Yggdrasil wood, blood clot. From the ticks. Don't know what that is exactly. Soft tissue, refined E-tier, whatever E-tier is. I think they said that you have to eat E-tier to be able to cast magic or use the staffs or something. Sap. Sap maybe from the trees in the Mistlands. Yeah. Royal jelly. Little upgrade jelly, huh? For the royalty out there, for the Viking royalty. Mage cap. Wonder if that was the hooded thing that we saw on the player, or if it's going to be like the dwarves were wearing, kind of like the pointy one. Jotun puffs. Jotun are the giants from the mythology, but puffs, Jotun puffs. I don't know. Egg can be purchased from Haldor or lain by hens. Dwarger? So, like, I should say that word diverger, I should say it like the word dwarf. Like, so it should be dwarger? Dwerga. Dwerga. Ooh, I like the way that sounds. Dwerga. Dwerga. Okay, cool. Let's see. Material, raw chicken meat. Yeah. Raw seeker meat. Probably the seekers. Are those like the big flying tick? Or is that that big insect bug. I don't know. Got to roll that R. Dwarka, 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 dwarka. Friendly dwarka. Just don't hit them, or they'll turn into unfriendly dwarka. Raw hair meat, scale hide. Who do we get scale hide from? The rabbit, right? Didn't the rabbit seem like it was scaly? I don't know. Carapace from the bugs. Mandible. Bile bag. Mechanical spring. Where are you going to get a mechanical spring from? Huh? Come on, without, digging into the PTB, give me your guesses. Or I guess if you know, you could spoil it in chat. But mechanical spring, I wonder where you're getting those from. Let's see. Black core. Yeah, we saw it kind of looked like the Surtling core, except a little bit more diamond shape. Probably found in dungeons or something. Dwarga. Dwarga. Extractor. Dwarga extractor. I don't know exactly what are you extracting. A wisp. Seal breaker fragment. Oh, seal breaker fragment. That seal on the door. That must have, maybe that has something to do with that, with opening that door. Seal, break the seal on the door, huh? Let's see. Black Forge. Yeah, we knew that was coming. Black Forge cooler. We knew that was coming. Galdar table. Galdar table. Workstation. That's probably for the magic staves, right? That other workstation, that's got to be for the magic staves. That makes total sense. Galdar table extension. Yeah, rune table. Does that make sense? Cauldron extensions, a mortar and pedestal. Crafting construction. Eatery. Eater. Eater. It's probably like a little bit of a rolling of the R. Eater refinery. Maybe extract springs from the Dwerger. What are they, robots? Wisp fountain. Wisp fountain. It's gonna be a fountain in the game. Sap extractor. Yeah, from the trees or the Yggdrasil tree. Resource location. Giant remains. Oh, ancient roots. And tree type Yggdrasil shoot. Yes, maybe the Dwerger drop springs like feelings, drop metal thing. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Galdar means spell. So yeah, it makes perfect sense, right? Thank you, Alex, for that. I assumed that that they would make a new workstation to build those new staves. Okay, a lot of people love the cooking, and the cooking items make great decorations. So get those feast tables prepped. You got a lot of new stuff you can put on there. You got cooked eggs, you got cooked chicken meat, cooked seeker meat, hare meat, mage cap. I think that's the one of the mushrooms. Jotun puffs. No idea what a Jotun puff is. Mist hair supreme. I wonder if that's going to be like a big bunny, like a big roasted bunny on a platter, or a big bowl of bunny soup. Meat platter, mushroom omelet, Yggdrasil porridge, or Yggdrasil porridge, seeker, aspic. Aspic, I don't know what that word is. Aspic. Salad, okay. Fish and bread, honey glazed chicken, stuffed mushroom, major health mead, lingering stamina mead, and minor eater mead. Eater. Do we know when the update will be live? Knock. That's how you say. Yeah, basically, they've got to run the public test branch. Probably at least 2 weeks minimum. And I'm guessing, I think they're going in vacation like middle of December, so it'll probably release before then, which puts it just a few weeks out. And again, the more people that help test on the public test branch and give feedback to help fix things, the sooner they can push it live. So load the test branch in your single player, or if you want to do it in a multiplayer, some other players so you guys can hang out, get to know each other, come meet my community, discord.gg/Jiroc the Viking. Hoping to have my public test branch multiplayer server open to the public. Normally my servers are just a perk for my patrons, but because I want to help Iron Gate get as much feedback as they can, I'm going to open my public test branch server to the public. Let's see, what else do we got here? New craftable items. Tool, the Wisp light. So we know there's a stationary light and a floating light. Black metal pickaxe. Black metal pickaxe, finally. The Dwerger lantern. Dwerger. I gotta Dwerger. Dwerger. Still doesn't sound natural for me. I have to work on that. Seal breaker. I bet you that's for the doors. Mist Walker sword. Oh, that's got to be that sword that we saw the player sneaking with. That they were like crouched down really low. It's like a silver sword. It was glowing. Mist Walker sword. Jotun Bane axe. We did see a new axe in an earlier image they posted. That's probably it. Demolisher sledge. So we haven't seen a close-up of this, but we did see a far shot on a little ledge of somebody holding a new sledge. Carapace spear, so new spear. Ooh, a new at-gear. Himmenaffle. That's kind of fun to say. Himmenaffle. Spine snap bow. Oh, so that's what it's called. We've seen this bow before, the spine snap bow. Let's see, I have a picture of it somewhere in this folder in my other screen that I could throw up here real quick. Yeah, right here. Ooh, right there. Yep, that's the, I'm guessing that's the new bow that they're talking about. Right there. Spine snap bow. Carapace arrow. Okay, so an upgraded arrow makes sense. Weapon. Two-ended sword. Oh, Crom. I love Arnold Schwarzenegger and Conan the Barbarian. It's a really good, movie. Most of those barbarian fantasy movies from the 80s are terrible, but the original Conan the Barbarian, especially because of its score, it's just a really powerful movie. And this has got to be an homage to that. Crom was I think it's the Cimmerian god, the god of the Cimmerians in Hyboria. I know a lot about Hyboria. I'm a huge Robert E. Howard fan. I grew up reading all the books, all of Robert E. Howard's books. Let's see here. Weapon, skull and Haiti. Dual wield knives. Yep, I saw as Vaste pointed it out in chat. Dual wield knives. Oh, skull and Hadi. I'm probably saying that word. Haiti, skull and Haiti. Yep, dual wield knives. Arbalest. Oh, Arbalest. That's the crossbow. We've seen the crossbow. Now it has a name and a new crossbow skill. And then we're going to get iron bolts, bone bolts, black metal bolts, and carapace bolts. Now, and then we have some magic weapons for the new workstation. We're going to see weapon Staff of Frost, elemental magic, new skill, weapon Staff of Protection, blood magic, new skill, weapon Dead Razor. That's probably that skull that he was holding in his hand, blood magic, new skill, and weapon Staff of Embers, elemental magic, new skill. Bomb, a new bomb, a bile bomb. Nice. Bombs come in handy. Ballista ammunition. New ballista. Got the giant creatures to fight now. You need a huge ballista to fight back with. Protect your bases. Let's see. Black metal missile and wooden missile. So obviously the black metal one's going to be the upgraded one. Shield, carapace shield. Ooh, I wonder what that looks like. And a carapace buckler. Armor set. Carapace breastplate. Carapace greaves. Carapace helmet. Ooh, nice. a whole carapace armor set. And then another like for the wizards, the magic users in the game, the Etterweave robe, Etterweave trousers, and the Etterweave hood. Yeah, so see, it was a hood, and then the feather cape, I guess, goes with it all. Yeah. So let's see, Papui says it seems those beetles, giant bugs, are going to be the main resource. Seeing a lot of carapace stuff. Yep, absolutely, absolutely. And then let's see, we've got new building and furniture pieces. Building pieces, 14 black marble pieces, and oh, they list them all here: 1 meter, 2 meter square block, 2 meter rectangle, arch, plinth, corner, column, floor, triangle, floor, corner, stairs, and quarter spire. Yeah, remember that spiral circular staircase that we saw? Oh, that's going to make, instead of having to place a whole bunch of blocks around in a spiral staircase, adding to your instances, now we're going to get one asset that creates a spiral staircase. That's awesome. Building pieces, 2 angled dark beams, 26 and 45 degree. Nice. Building pieces, 2 angled iron beams, 26 and 45. Building piece, 2 spiral stairs, left spiral and right spiral. Dwerger metal wall. Nice. Hair rug, of course. We were expecting a hair rug. Black marble bench, which we saw, and Dipstick pointed out, when you set that up out in the middle of nowhere, it looks like it's a bus stop. Marble black throne. Ooh, I can't wait to see what that looks like. Black marble table. Wisp torch. So I think they said there was one you carry and one that floats near you. Blue jute drapes. Ooh, blue jute curtain, blue jute carpet. I wonder if it's going to be a new model, or it's going to be the same model as what we got from the Frost Caves, but just turned blue. Hope it's a new model, but hey, if it's just a new color, I'll take it. A Dwerger wall lantern, yep. And Dwerger lantern pole. Yggdrasil wood, stack. Black marble stack. And for defense, you got Dwerger stake wall, Dwerger sharp stakes, which are those bigger stakes, I'm guessing. The ballista and the trap. That's got to be the bear trap, right? I mean, the thing that looked like a bear trap. Yeah. You can see beside the new crafting table. Yes, you can see the new walls beneath the crafting table. Okay, so we got some new miscellaneous things. New music, Mistlands boss, Mistlands locations, and other locations. Oh, and Haldor. Haldor gets his own music now. Nice. New dreams, new dream text, new lore stones. Oh, I can't wait to get in and see the new lore stones. New locations, various Dwerger outposts, Dwerger ruins, and more. So I was right. I was predicting that those stone, those obsidian black ruins that we saw that had that metal, big ornate metal face. It kind of looked like a dwarf. I was predicting that those were dwarven ruins, and here you go. Or should I say Dwerger ruins? So yeah, Dwerger outposts. Must be a little like the fueling outposts spawning in different places, and ruins. New dungeons, infested mines. So lots of bugs gonna be in there. Probably where you get a lot of your carapace also. Or maybe you only get your carapace in there at least for the armor. I don't think that it'll be easy to just run around and grab it. Oh, excuse me, from the environment. But like most of the other armors, you have to go into a dungeon to get the carapace pieces. New hairstyles. Oh, curls, gathered braids, neat braids, pulled back curl, royal braids, short curls, single bun, and twin buns. Again, there are mods to help you change your hairstyle if you're into it. Again, come over to my Discord, my Game Master public channel. We can help answer questions if you want to know exactly what mods can help change your hair. Once they're working with the new versions here. Unless Valheim has given us commands, because they know they've added new hairstyles and beard styles. Maybe they realize that players might want to change this, and they give us the ability to change our hairstyles. That would be really nice if they give us that. So new emotes. Ooh, blow kiss, which we saw. They showed us that back like in Valentine's Day, I believe it was, earlier this year. An animation for the blow kiss. Bow, yes. Cower, cry. Oh, that's cool. Because I use if I shoot my. If you've ever checked out my little skits, the scripted videos that I've done in the past, if I wanted somebody to look sad or upset or like they were crying, I would just overweight them because they kind of hunch over and they sweat a lot, and it kind of looks like they're crying. But now we have an actual cry emoji or cry emote. Dance. I said back in, I think it was when I did my holiday tour, I had a bunch of the devs on my servers back in December of last year when they toured our holiday builds. I think that's when I mentioned that a dance emote would be nice. And there we go. I can't wait to see what the dance emote looks like. Despair. Oh, I wonder how that's different than cry. Flex. Yeah, I gotta show them guns. Viking guns. Come here. Yeah, come over here. I won't give you the business. Like this. Right here. Give you the business. Headbang. Headbang. Yeah. Kneel, of course, and roar and shrug. Roar and shrug. New events. What's up, Gajal? And they sought you out. Okay, those are probably going to be where creatures are coming after you, right? Yagloth thing is now Torn Spirit. So it's no longer called the Yagloth thing. Torn Spirit. New Forsaken Power, of course. You got a new boss, you get a new power. Wonder what this one will be. Let's see. Haldor's stock will update depending on boss progression. Interesting. Wonder if there are going to be some new items from the earlier bosses then, or if it's just the current items on there are only available depending on boss progression. Terrain generation change to increase the amount of Mistlands on the map. Yes, so it's important to note that I believe it was Grimcore pointed this out. He said somewhere, if I remember correctly, that he sort of preferred in a way to play Mistlands on an old map because there's less Mistlands. So locations will spawn closer together. So it's easier to get from one place to the next in all that dark mist. But in New Worlds, the Mistlands are going to be more. They're going to be more percentage of Mistlands in New Worlds, which makes sense. It's a brand new, beautiful biome. Add more of it to the world, so the locations will be a little more spread out. So as you explore through the mist, it's more dangerous because you have more terrain to cover to get to the next, point of interest. Chris W says, I think the event name implies the pronunciation of Gajal is y'all. How doing, y'all? Yep, I don't know. Maybe reading too much into it as an enjoyer of puns. I say y'all all the time. Let's see here. Fishing. Okay, let's see what they talk about with fishing. New fish types: trollfish, giant herring, tetra, grouper, anglerfish, pufferfish, magma fish, northern salmon, and coral cod, and craftable baits for each biome. Ooh, craftable baits for each biome. Mossy, sticky, cold, stingy, misty, hot, and frosty, and heavy. Fishing is now a skill that improves stamina use and pull speed. Ah, finally, fishing getting some love because yeah, it's a it's a little tedious. Not it wasn't much to it before, but looks like they're giving it a little bit of love. Oh yeah, G is silent, so it's probably y'all. Yeah, the J would be like a Y sound then, right? If the G is silent in Gajal, G is silent, J would be like a Y, so it's y'all. How you doing, y'all? Let's see. Fish can now be picked up and mounted on an item stand or can be made into raw fish at the cooking station instead. Fish can now be different sizes that give more raw fish. I believe they're going to have stars, right? Up to 3-star fish, and so they'd be bigger and giving you more raw fish. Fish now follow the waves movement. Interesting. Wonder if that'll help you find them or fish for them. Fish can now jump over the water and flop around on land. Oh, nice. Fish now appear in ice caves. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. We dumped a bunch of fish in ice caves as admins for the players on my servers. Hopefully they clear up that water though. You can't see through hardly at all. Not even barely the surface of the water. You can't really see through it. Let's see here. Correct key hints will be shown when fishing. Oh, that's good. Let's see. Fixes and improvements. Okay, there will now be proper error message if commands aren't entered correctly. Excuse me. No cost. God and Ghost can optionally be specified to on or off. Okay. Location can now be optionally specify save to not disable world save. Spawn can now specify I to only spawn an object if it's not already in your inventory. Interesting. Interesting mechanic I'll have to play with. Recall makes a server-wide recall of all or named players to your position. As admin, you want to get everybody to one spot quickly? Just spawn them all. Or recall them all. Aggravates all nearby neutrals. Okay. Restart party. Resets playfab network when on crossplay. Okay. Kill all replaced with kill enemies and kill tamed. Okay. Some decent admin commands there. Miscellaneous multiple animation updates, visual effects. Stamina level is now saved on logout. Sorry, everybody. No more going out into the ocean, falling into the water, and logging out to get your stamina back, and logging back in, swimming a little bit, logging out. You could. People were traversing like whole oceans, swimming and logging out, and recovering stamina. You fall in the water, you should just be repercussions. You gotta die out there, drop your tombstone, and sail back out and get it. We use a mod for that on my modded server, but now we could ditch that. One less mod to clutter things up. Remove stamina usage multiplier when running uphill. Remove stamina usage multiplier. That's good. Maybe you'll be able to pull your cart a little bit more. Recall equals lag bomb, Mad Michael says. Yes, probably. Matt, you're going to lag the area. Reorganize the building generic user interface, the GUI. I hope it's easier to search for things in that GUI, because once you end game, you got everything in that building interface. It's really hard to find stuff. Rugs no longer flicker when placed on top of each other. Oh, I have a mod that allows me to move things up a tiny fraction of a meter, and I bound it to a hotkey, and anywhere I would go on my builds, on other player builds, then they probably didn't notice I was doing this, but it just drove my OCD nuts when I see the carpets flickering because they're, in the same space. So they would flicker. So I'd point at it and I'd hit my macro and move it up a tiny fraction of a meter so that it wasn't exactly on the same plane as the other rug and flickering through it. I just like looking at that drove me nuts. Let's see. Rework knocked back mechanics. Okay. Interesting. Map icons can no longer be deleted or crossed when hidden. Map icons can no longer be deleted or crossed when hidden. Yes, like if I hide them and I'm clicking around the map, I don't want to accidentally cross them or delete them. I actually sent some messages to Jonathan about these map markers, so this isn't exactly what I asked for, but this will definitely help. Holstering while dodging will no longer lock the weapon holstered. Okay. The durability should now always be shown correctly. Okay. Biomusic will now be played correctly when continuous music is disabled. Okay. Usually I don't have my music on because I'm always recording, so I don't want music recording, so I don't hear the music unless I go, I play. Dead Speak fixed for Bone Mass, Motor, and Yagloth. And disabled Jacko Turnip seasonal item. So we got the Jacko Turnip for, what was it, 3 weeks? Or maybe just a little bit more than 3 weeks. Aw. Wish we had gotten it a few weeks before Halloween so that we could enjoy our decorations for Halloween, but oh well, we got what we got, and we still like it. Let's see. Once again, please remember that you need to visit unexplored areas in order to actually find the new Mistlands content. If you have already discovered an area, it will not generate the updated biome. If you cannot find any unexplored Mistlands, you might need to start a new world. Or come over to my Discord, ask us about Upgrade World. I'll be testing it as I upgrade my Mistlands that has already been explored. And we can pass that knowledge on to you if you want to do it in your server or in your single-player world. Yes, Vaste, they forgot to add Christmas decorations, the holiday decorations, Yule decorations. They'll probably give us that just a few days before, too. So we don't get to enjoy it. So yeah, here in the U.S., we have Thanksgiving coming up here in a couple of days on Thursday. And for us, at least, I know people put their holiday trees up at different times, but we always put our holiday tree up the weekend after Thanksgiving. Just a fun tradition. So yeah, I want the holiday tree in the game too. If your game doesn't start, please make sure you don't have any mods installed. If you're using R2 Modman, all you got to do is click Start Vanilla, and it just ignores all your mods. You don't have to manually add and remove mods from your folders. If you're doing that, you're really doing it wrong. It's a lot of work. You risk corrupting your stuff. Just use an R2 Modman mod manager. Anybody on my server can tell you how to use it. Super simple, super easy to use. Tips for renting servers. Yes. You need a private server for your friends. Go to jiroctheviking.com/gportal, and that will take you to my link. You get 10% off on a Gportal server. They run all my servers. I've got like 6 or 7 servers running right now. And not only do you get 10% off with my link, if you come to my server, my Game Master public channel, my Discord server, I know Gportal inside and out. I know how to run mods on it. I know how to update it. I know how to run previous versions of Valheim on it. So if you want a server, use my link, get 10% off, and then you can come and ask any questions at my server. Me, my admins, a lot of other server admins are there too. We can all help you out if you have questions about anything. It's pretty user-friendly, pretty intuitive, so you may not even have any questions, but if you have any questions and they pop up, just jump on over and ask on my Discord. We'd love to help you out. Let's see. Gustav Valentine. Hey, Gustav. Says, hey, Jiroc, just sending this message to say that I am really happy to see you, kind of. Thank you for continuing what you're doing, and sorry that I don't have time to play right since the Frost Caves. Oh, yeah, we've missed you, Gustav. Hopefully you'll find some time in the future, maybe after Mistlands. I don't know what your schedule is, but Yeah, we'd love to have you back. Great member of our community. Let's see. Yep. So that's it. So that's all of the patch notes here. I have so many videos to make and so much to look at inside of the game. I am definitely going to try to put up uh, thumbnails that have it's tricky. Thumbnails that don't spoil too much, right? Like if I put the full image of a monster, a creature, or an armor, or an item in the picture, then that just spoils it right there as you're scrolling through. So I'm going to have to try to figure out a way to not spoil these images, but still make it look enticing. Because really, unfortunately, the spoilery images are the ones that people click on. It's just human nature, but I don't want to alienate the people who don't want every spoiler. So, excuse me. Yeah, well, I'll have to play with my thumbnails so they're not too spoilery. But yeah, this was awesome. Thank you everybody for coming and hanging out with me for I don't even know how long have we been going here. What time is it? Oh, it's 7:40. 7:40. So that means that it's just under 2 hours. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel. If you want to come and be a member of my Discord server, you can just join in general chat. If we do have a patron section. If you join Patreon, if you support me on Patreon, and of course, there's server, playing on my servers, and I've got a modded server, vanilla server. Oh, I'm launching. Besides, I'm launching a public test branch server. I'm opening to the public, so you don't need to be a supporter. But I'm also launching a new Mistlands server, and maybe two. We might have a permanent server and a seasonal server, because there are two play style. I did a poll on Facebook, on YouTube, and there's about 70% people prefer a permanent server because there's a lot of builders in the game, and when you build something beautiful, you want access to it all the time and to show people. So, I have a permanent server now. We're going to open a permanent Mistlands server, and some people, the other 30% of the people loved a season, starting over, going through the whole, routine, through the whole cycle of Valheim through the end, and then at some point starting fresh, starting all over again. And if you happen to build something really beautiful on one of my temporary servers, the seasonal server, I can always come in and blueprint that for you. And I'll probably end up making those seasonal servers available to my patrons to download as a perk, so they can always go back. They can blueprint them themselves, or revisit those worlds, or replay those worlds. But yeah, so a permanent Mistlands server, probably resetting I'm thinking every quarter, so like every 4 months. We could push it out to 6 if people really want it to push out to 6, so I'll let the community decide. But right now I'm thinking 4 months. Put it up for a vote, though, if they want to go a little bit longer. But yeah, every 4 months we shut the server down, start anew, start afresh, start your adventures again. And just go to my website, jiroctheviking.com, and you can submit a simple application, come over on Discord for a meet and greet, and find out all the cool servers we have. You want a new start in a multiplayer world that resets, or one that's permanent? We're starting one. Now's the time to do it. Come on over and join us. And all the links are down in the description of this video as well. All right, well, that's it for now. I'm going to go refresh my coffee and start digging into the public test branch. So expect lots of videos to come out over the next few days and the next few weeks. I hope everybody celebrating Thanksgiving has a wonderful Thanksgiving and a happy holiday. And hope you all have fun out there. We'll see you.